For those of you that don't know, Om Shanti Om is a Hindi Bollywood film released in 2008, which became its highest grossing movie of that year, and it still has an effect on Bollywood to this day. It featured one of the greatest crossovers of all time, greater than Avengers Infinity War, and it's so meta in how it's essentially a film about itself. Let me explain. Om Prakash is a junior artist in Bollywood 1970s who is in love with the biggest actress of that time, Shanti Priya, who I'll refer to Priya as short. One day, he saves her from a burning set and they form a friendship. Eventually, Om overhears how she is actually married to a director and loses interest, but tries to save her when her husband attempts to kill her by burning down another set with her. Yep, very dramatic. He is then reborn as Om Kapoor, who suddenly gets back his memories on his 30th birthday and wants to avenge her death, which he ultimately succeeded. I'm oversimplifying this, but trust me when I say this is a great movie with an intriguing plot. But as much as I love gushing over its costuming and direction, I still feel iffy about one major plot point, which is the backbone of this entire movie: Om Prakash's love for Priya. It's no surprise that most of us are aware of parasocial relationships in this day and age, where there's just another influencer every day. It's abnormal for us to have celebrity crushes. Hell, even celebrities have their own celebrity crushes. But sometimes, things do cross a line and they should be addressed. I understand that this movie is undoubtedly a product of its time, and that we shouldn't expect today's level of political correctness or forethought in 2008's Indian media. But it's only been 16 years. Wait, it's been 16 years? Surely we haven't evolved that much since then. So, with that in mind, I would like to take a look at how Om Shanti Om portrays parasocial relationships, what they mean to the story, and how we are missing a key point which makes the story even more disturbing once we realize it. Let's dive in. From the start of the movie, Om's crush on Priya extends beyond just thinking about her constantly. It goes to talking to a movie poster on a public bridge every day while people watch and obviously make fun of him. It is high levels of delulu shown by this man. Even his good friend, his own mother, seem to enable his behavior, with his best friend giving him Shanti movie's premiere tickets to get a chance to see her in person. All that I could overlook, despite him being well into his 20s. Soon, Om gets employed at a movie studio where Shanti is shooting her next film. He's completely taken by her. She shoots a scene where she acts like she's trapped in a fiery field, but the fire does go out of control and then she's truly trapped. Her lead actor was supposed to rescue her, but gets too afraid and Om steps in instead. This is not what I have a problem with. It's the scene following this. Om gets medical treatment in the studio since his clothes caught fire while rescuing her, and when his best friend asks why he decided to risk his life, he goes on this speech about how all he could see was Shanti trapped and how he would do it over and over again, all while Shanti was listening in. Hearing all this, she feels grateful towards him and wants to be his friend, which is fine. To make her even more impressed, however, Om and his best friend lie and tell her how Om is a rising star in the south and invites her over to a fake shooting. So, to recap, he saves her life, which is admirable, but the movie portrays Shanti as being so moved by him for saving her and making a speech about how it's because he feels Shanti is a goddess to him. I mean, sure, it would feel nice knowing someone thinks highly of you, but Shanti is an actress and popular, so many people have the same opinion. If I was her, I'd be a bit concerned with how highly Om put me on a pedestal, and frankly how uneasy the situation is. He saved her not because she's a regular human being who deserves to be saved, but because she is Shanti. Later, when she comes over to see his acting, he confesses that he lied to her to impress her, which is good. He then invites her over to hang out, and to him it's a date, but to her it's clearly a friend hangout. What's more insidious is how he reacts when she initially tricks him into believing that she's not coming. He talks about how she broke his heart and how angry he was with her, with some implicit romantic subtext. The fact she still wants to reveal herself and spend time with him is just... The date was nice enough. He took her to sets and pretended as if they were acting together, which I thought was a nice gesture. But it's painfully obvious how she was happy to have a friend rather than a potential partner by how she's constantly moving between sets, as she's more interested in their activities than him particularly. She then talks about how she feels she isn't getting love from the person she wants the most, her husband, we later learn, and Om interprets it as her not having anyone to date and possibly liking him back. Once again, Delulu, he tells her to reach out for her happiness, which, to his dismay, she uses on her husband rather than on him. The next day on set, he suddenly overhears her arguing with Mukesh, the crusty husband who was unfaithful. He refuses to tell anyone he is married to her because he points out how she is popular only because she appears to be single, which is reflected multiple times, especially in K-pop where idols are harassed for just being in relationships. Om is completely dejected hearing this and goes into some breakup state, even talking to her movie poster again. Like, does this man have a life? Why is he so affected by her being with someone else? I get the disappointment, sure, but this is some Twilight New Moon shit. The fact that his best friend knows this and is on his side is the most baffling of all. Om happens to find Shanti and her husband at another grand set, and this is where he proceeds to burn the place and her to the ground so that he can marry someone else who is richer and avoid making the film a flop by revealing the lead actress is in fact his wife. And she's pregnant! Om tried to save her, but in vain, and died instead, getting hit by his father-to-be. And that's not all. After he's reborn and recollects his past life memories, he tries searching for someone who looks like Shanti for his plan to make Mukesh confess to the murder. And lo and behold, he finds someone who looks exactly like her, mostly because they're both played by the same actress. He eventually enters a relationship with Sandy, that's her name, after he explains his plan to expose Mukesh, all because she looks exactly like Shanti. So basically, he's still in love with her after her death. This brings me to the biggest issue at the heart of the film, that none of this would have happened if it weren't for Om's obsession with Shanti. It's good that Mukesh was exposed and eventually killed by Shanti's ghost, like the boss bitch she is. But he wouldn't have tried so hard to expose him if this was just some other girl. This all happened because he was obsessed with a celebrity and, quote-unquote, loved her. To me, this is just glorification of celebrity crushes going past the line. Everyone in his life, from his mother to his best friend, even Sandy, who he falls only because of her resemblance, enables his behavior throughout the film. No one ever knocks some sense into him, how he's obsessing over someone he can't have. It also makes me think that Shanti's story was worth revealing only because of her fame and beauty. This portrayal of stalkerish behavior in media does not butter my egg rolls. And unfortunately, while we are now much less forgiving of stalkers, we still don't continue to take them as seriously as we should. While we would say that it was good that she had a delusional stalker who tried to save her, what if he was one of the bad ones? What if he was the one who set fire to the set and tried to kill her because he just wasn't able to be with her? This movie just gave us the best possible version of a stalker and told us to give him a chance. Oh my gosh, he's Edward 2.0. There is only two things I really liked in this movie pertaining to Om and Shanti. Firstly, Shanti at least didn't feel in danger next to him. I did think she felt that way initially when she met him, as her dupatta was caught in his bracelet, but seeing Om just melt made her feel more comfortable, as she probably saw him as someone who was just happy to be in her presence, rather than someone who could actively harm her. But once again, all this could have gone incredibly wrong in real life. Secondly, he wasn't the one who delivered the killing blow to Mukesh. She did, by crashing the damn chandelier he buried her under.
Yes, Queen! Yes, Queen! Yes, Queen! Yes, Queen!
In conclusion, I feel that this movie should have addressed the stalkerish and obsessive tendencies of Om better. Otherwise, to me, it just tells me the only reason Shanti was avenged was because someone obsessed with her did it for her. And I don't even like saying that sentence out loud. Also, I feel really bad for Sandy because she's pretty much just a modern day replacement of Shanti for Om. Since we never get a scene of the two of them bonding over, Sandy's actual personality. Actually, never mind. Sandy immediately believes his reincarnation because she too is equally obsessed with Om and believes everything he says or does without question. Never mind, they're perfect for each other. But as much as I'm bashing this movie, I still think it's a movie worth of high praise because, aside from this one aspect, it's fucking brilliant. I loved the costumes, set pieces, the whole plot of reincarnation to avenge someone, and of course, the cameos. So if you haven't watched it, you should really fix that problem. For now, I'll still be enjoying my 1008th rewatch of the film.